Alright, we've got 2 packages. We're actually going to begin by opening this one, because I do believe this one is a Hentai. Should be, yeah, the DVD version of Sex Hypnosis, which arrived, the Blu-ray version arrived a week or 2 ago. I don't remember, but I don't know. Here's the real meat and potatoes. First we have Redo of Healer, which I think I never actually got this. Or I got it. I don't know. I searched my email and Amazon history and I couldn't find it. I tried searching on YouTube, and YouTube's not really designed for me to fix the last in the comments per se. And it was actually a re-release. All I could find were emails that said that my original order was canceled a billion years ago. And I'm like, well, should I get the original or this one, which just, well, it didn't just come out. It's been out for, I think, a couple of months. I don't know. Region A only. Audio. Japanese with English subtitles. Yeah, I don't remember having complaints about it. Not necessarily that, it's unwatchable, but rather, I don't know, I'm like, okay, main character, I think this is the one where if the main character, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that one, main character, how can you do that to her? Not that because, it's, like, I don't know, it's like, I would have hated her so much. God's Game we play, this is better. Kind of stereotypical in that the genre this one is. Regions A and B should be in English dub. Episodes, audio, Japanese and English. Man, I'm processing all this stuff so slow. I like it when the slipcover differs. I got lost in video games. Terraria specifically. Never did finish everything, and I guess I got obsessed with going back to it and doing things that I never did a billion years ago. Sticking. Oh well. Let's see. 2 discs. There are people behind them. You just can't see them. Thoughts. Oh well, it was an entertainment show. Next up we have Date Alive, Season 5. Oh, it says Season 5 right there. Cool. I thought I was like being impressive and remembering. That's some pretty elaborate art on both. Kind of neat. I didn't think the first 2 seasons were like this, but... Sorry, the first 4 seasons. When I say 4 seasons, it sounds like I'm talking about a hotel, but no. Anyways, alright, look back, we're looking at the inside. Sometimes I wonder if that's also elaborate art. It's not exactly a reversible cover. I mean, I guess it could be. Spine might support it. Oh well. And then last but not least, we have Insomniacs After School, which I have gotten before, but this one is dubbed. They added a dub. Does it say? It won't say on the front. It won't say on the side. It will say down here that it's got English dub. Yeah, they're not mentioning it there. But yeah, anyways, I know I got this one before I looked it up, but I turned that upside down. But yeah, dubbed content. Alright, here's this week's physical anime collection update. Okay, let's see if I can go this fast. I am tired. Beginning after the end, episode 8. Yeah, I guess we got to see some of that. I think at this point we're halfway through the show. It doesn't feel like there's a good feeling what the final destination is supposed to be like. It just sort of keeps moving forward. I don't think it's the worst in that regard, but it is happening. And if you hear the thunder, yeah, I don't remember if it was thundering while I was unboxing, but yeah, big storm outside. Pretty cool. Two Perfect Saint, episode 7. Hopefully it was episode 7. I don't remember if I updated it or not. I might have forgotten to update it. I don't remember. What all happened in this episode? The one girl's oldest sister was a... She's a Karen. Anyways, I guess it was okay. It's just interesting how much of the events that's happening in there don't really involve our main character, or rather the titular character. Other interesting drama stuff revealed. Certain characters still continuing to feel like shallow stereotypes, but you know, just interesting interactions between everybody. Kind of fun. Brilliant Healer's New Life in the Shadows, episode 8. Not as exciting an episode as I would have hoped, but why are so many people so fucking stupid in the show? I don't even mean when they can't do the same things he does, but it's like when he very obviously, he is the only person there that cast a healing spell. Nobody else was, because they were shitting their pants. It's like, where do you get off saying that? Because even scared people would have said, oh no, the person that was leading us didn't cast that because I was watching him to see what I was supposed to do. But I digress. It's okay. Better than the first episode, but that was a really low point. Tigonia, episode 7. I think interesting stuff. I'm continuing to be kind of curious about it all. The interactions with the monk guy are interesting. Apothecary Diaries, season 2, episode 42. And I think 43 will probably be delayed, so I won't get that this week. 42 dealt with a lot of that stuff there. A lot of revelations, a lot of interesting stuff. The show continues to keep its story snug. Like, elements that it introduced continue to be relevant to other elements. It's good. Old Country Bumpkin to Master Swordsman, episode 8. Okay episode, I guess similar to beginning after the end. There's just next interesting thing being set up, but not necessarily a good feeling for what final goal we should be hoping for, maybe. But interactions are interesting. At least the main guy, as ignorant as he can sometimes be, isn't like... what was that one where the guy who parried everything? Like, that was absurd, but entertainingly so. It knew it was. And he could have easily been bad, but it wasn't. But he's definitely not that level, nowhere near. So I think to a certain degree it just makes it kind of fine and acceptable. So, entertaining enough. Evil Lord of Intergalactic Empire, episode 9. I think it was a pretty funny episode. Episode 9. Sorry, I was just realizing that it's ahead of a lot of these other things. Even though it aired early, but it didn't air any episodes for a month. Fun stuff. Anyways, I thought this was, again, a fun episode. I don't know that a lot happened, but I think it's deliberate going back and forth between things you'd expect and things you wouldn't expect. Some things you would have thought about, like, okay, yeah, you can't have a swimming pool full of alcohol and the room in nothing but meat, because there's a lot of things about that would cause neither of those to be acceptable to consume. Well, yeah, the title of the episode indicates that it's the harem episode, I guess, where he's talking about his harem project ideas, and it is actually entertaining how opposite everything is about every interaction that's happening in there, to an amusing degree. I thought it was quite entertaining. I don't know what else I would say. Annabelle Atelier Meister, episode 9. I think it was entertaining enough. I kind of had it on in the background. Dubs make that easy. Excuse me, I'm yawning pretty badly. Sorry about that. Gorilla Gods Go to Girl, episode 8. Mostly okay episode. I thought... So, like, first of all, I didn't recognize the first guy that it introduced, because it showed him before. I'm like, oh, yeah, it took me a while for that guy. I didn't know until I saw his wings. It's just like, that was very confusing. And then you had those two interactions, and those are like, yeah, those are kind of throwaway, maybe entertaining for people, big fans of this genre. It wouldn't surprise me if somebody said that. And then finally, I've lost my train of thought. Oh gosh. Today's finally hit me. Oh yes, the interaction with the bully girl, and I thought that was interesting, entertaining, unexpected. I'm not sure about good. I mean, I guess it's more like I'm not sure about great. I think it's fine, so maybe it's good, but I don't know. Reincarnated as a Neglected Noble, episode 7, continuing to enjoy it. It's, again, despite the expectations from the opening and the title, you know, it continues to be more of a village builder thing, and it's entertaining enough as it does that. So, good job. Then, last but not least, Sword of the Demon Hunter, episode 9. I think it was pretty entertaining, interesting, just kind of nice and pleasant. Although it was definitely confusing at the ending. Once again, went to the thing that was hinted at the end of episode 1, where it's just like, okay, what are you trying to do at the end of your season series? Because that was an interesting interaction. I'm not sure how well I remember the setup for everything there, but I got the general gist of it as it went, but distracted. But anyways, interesting. So outside that, I've been playing a lot of Terraria. Like I did play back in 2016, 2017. I wouldn't call myself like big, but you know, in my social group with my brothers and their extended friends or whatnot, there's some stuff we did, but I never really did the big things. I never did defeat the final boss back then. But yeah, I've been just playing, obsessing, getting stuff done in the game, neglecting my real life, I think, a bit. But you know what? It's been fun, and the digestive issues haven't been giving me problems, so let's see how this week goes. I'm not sure what else I would have to comment on. So I guess I can wrap it up there and say I hope you all had a good Memorial Day. Today's Memorial Day when I'm recording this. Y'all have a nice week.